welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick it away and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Oregon's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. The last time out, this quarterback had a huge game, mostly leaning on the tight end. So obviously the defense going to try to focus on that. But Kirk, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, it's a big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today.
On the run, it's Hughes. The senior able to make the stop after a short game. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
To throw, it's Moore. The sure hands, it's Stewart. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught on the outside, it's Hughes. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pulls it in. It's low. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff again. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Here comes a handoff. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Ducks come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when you met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Now here he goes. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. On third down, it's a handoff. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Grab made by the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hughes. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Hughes. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to be thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's the running back in the flat. Inside the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Baxter.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Longhorns are in the red zone.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they get set now to try the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Breaks an open space. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. To throw, it's Manning. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's low. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
QB bootlegs here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. It's a great tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This game has certainly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Hughes. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff to the single back. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. 0 running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. He breaks free. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. It's Moore. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Grinding away on the ground. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're bringing down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To throw, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Who makes the grab? Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Trying to get the throw off, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
When it's third down, you know that blitz might be coming. The offensive line's got to do a better job of communicating to give this quarterback a little bit more time to be able to win a one-on-one matchup out on the perimeter.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. 2-minute clock with the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback just kneels down. So what an entertaining battle here today.
Yeah, baby.
And Kirk, the #1 ranked team, couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.